upload. Now I'm gonna go check my sound. Mic check, mic check,
Yeah.
mic
So
check.
the video hasn't uploaded yet?
No, that's all right. I'm share
Yeah,
it.
why don't you just restart everything? Because, B, let me tell you
Too
something.
late. We live. It's too late. We live.
I
It's
was
too
going to
late.
tell you, honey, the internet be shifted
Hold on one
around.
second. Hold on 1 second. Let me check my sound. Hold on 1 second. Hold on
Okay.
1 second. Let me check and see. Is this the right setting?
I just,
Hold on. If you don't say that, hold on. It sounds like the right setting, but let me try another setting. It sounds like the right setting, but let me try another setting. All right, let me see how this one sounds. And I know this is so unprofessional, but this is the only
oh,
way to.
that one sounds good right there.
Okay, this is the one that I need.
Right there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me hear. Okay. All right. Okay, so we ready now, honey. Oh, wait, actually, I have to share my screen for that Jaleel White video. We're talking about Jaleel White today, amongst a whole lot of other stuff. I'm pretty sure sometime during the day, this title is going to change. And I like to say good morning to my girl, April Showers, who is on the panel today. Hey, April, what's up, girl?
Girl, you can't make this ish up. Like, seriously, what's going on out there? I'm
Girl,
looking I'm looking out the window now. What's really going on? Girl, there's
girl.
too much going on. TikTok, they talking about China, they spies, and uh, you got Jaleel,
Mm,
speaking his piece.
right.
Um, and so then you
Then
got
we're gonna,
Wendy
of course,
Williams.
you can't leave out FBA. We're gonna talk about the Foundation of Black Americans. The little bit that we know about it, we're gonna talk about it and try to get some clarity on it because everything goes back to Tariq Nasheed. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead and say what you were saying.
But girl, I don't know. Do I take the red pill or the blue pill? I feel like I'm in the Matrix. I do. We are some type of bubble and can't get out of it.
Girl.
They say 2025 gonna be worse than 2024.
Oh yeah. It can't get any
Oh,
better.
wait a minute, girl. Then they talking about all the celebrities that
Mm,
fled before the fires started.
because they said them fires, they trying to cover up some things with them fires.
They trying to cover up, and they releasing names of stars that have allegedly they left their homes once them
Mm,
fires started.
yep.
They fled. Actually, they're on the run.
Mm.
Woo, girl, you can't make all this stuff up.
And you
So
know they
what,
charged 3 people already with the according to the Washington Times, they've already charged 3 people with arson.
girl? This thing is way bigger than them three.
Mm,
Them 3 people that they done arrested. Them people was down there. They don't want them tunnels and all of that stuff to be exposed.
right.
They said we'll
So
burn it down.
you believe what they saying about the tunnels and what
Yeah,
they trying to cover up all this trafficking
yeah,
and stuff?
yes, I believe it. And the thing of it is, be everything the government and all this is alleged, and this is the opinion of Darlene April. Everything the government told us that was a conspiracy theory came out to be The truth.
Why?
So that's a big rabbit hole with the wildfires.
Say that again, April. What did
I
you say about
said
the truth?
the truth. Oh, I said this rabbit hole is deeper. And excuse me
Mm-hmm.
because I'm getting I got an impacted tooth that grew underneath my teeth, so I don't have my dentures in, so that's why. And I ain't ashamed to say it. But what I was saying is this rabbit hole, if y'all look at the screen and look at them fires, it's way bigger than three men that they charging. I believe in my heart, allegedly, the truth of the matter is they want to destroy the tunnels. Yes, I believe they had those tunnels. I believe it. Where are certain people? They say it's gonna be some stars that we will never ever hear from.
Right. Mm.
And look
So
at that. Look at that. And then they gave them $770 a one-time payment. And I actually thought the woman, when she called and told me, I was laughing because I thought it was a joke. I mean, I thought she was joking with me. Because when the hurricane, did that last hurricane, Helene, did that affect y'all?
no.
Okay. Well, it affected people down here. They gave them $750 a one-time payment. And I'm thinking, California, hold on. California, the cost of living in California is so high. They sat up there and let that man give them people just $750.
Right.
20 more dollars than what people in South Carolina got when this hurricane hit. Y'all got money for migrants that come over here. They're greeted with cards,
You better talk about it.
everything.
You better talk about it.
Okay. And y'all sat up there and let this puppet, because that's all he's been, is a puppet. Okay. And y'all let him sign that like he was really doing something great.
What are you talking about,
That was
Gavin Newsom?
I'm talking about the $750, the one-time payment. It should have been more. And then, you know, California was trying to do so much stuff. Remember, girl, they were trying to pass a bill where a woman could terminate a baby after it was born up to so many days. Girl, they was on some weird stuff out there in California. Weird stuff. And I'm with this other computer.
Jewel said that's
My
why they
other
burning it
phone.
down.
Huh?
Jewel said that's why they burning it down.
Yeah, that's why they burning it down. Girl, they
You see,
trying to
that's what
destroy evidence.
Mel Gibson came out and said something about it too.
Mel Gibson has always been talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's
So let me dive
always.
into this article. Let me dive into this
Okay.
article right quick. According to the Washington Times, Los Angeles police said 3 people were charged with arson in separate incidents this week after they were caught lighting fires near where massive daily blazes have torn through parts of Southern California. And I know I read an article where Henry Winkler was saying that people were reporting seeing people setting things on fire, but I read another article that said that the California Police Department was saying that wasn't true, but obviously it's true. Los Angeles Police Chief Jim McDonald said the suspects who were not identified were not responsible for starting the infernos in the Pacific Palisades in Eaton that have claimed at least 25 lives since they ignited last week. So they didn't have anything to do with starting the fires that happened last week, started last week. Authorities said one person was arrested after the person was seen igniting a brush fire. Oh, wow. And what is the purpose of these people lighting these fires? Officers raced to the area, arrested the suspect on arson charges, and took the person to jail. Firefighters had put out the fire before the police arrived. Another suspect was arrested when police said they received a call about a person setting a trash can on fire. Now listen, I was wondering, like, they trying to keep warm. No, I was wondering why these people were setting these things on fire, right? And believe it or not, I found an article that said one of the suspects said that he likes the smell of burning leaves. And another said they just enjoyed causing chaos. Now, why would you say that in the city burning down? The state of California burning down. Sound like it to me too. And also, suspect was arrested. He and admitted that he started a small fire that burned a tree because he liked the smell of burning leaves, according to Los Angeles Police Department. I'm not laughing, y'all. It's funny though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, child. The officer said that they responded at about 5:15 to a radio call of a possible arsonist in the area. A citizen had extinguished the fire and detained the suspect, who was then detained by police. The suspect was booked on suspicion of arson, name not released. So we know he wasn't black because his name wasn't released. Hours later, around 9:30 p.m., firefighters responded to multiple reports of a suspect setting multiple piles of trash on fire near the intersection of Vermont Avenue and Santa Monica Boulevard in East Hollywood. Why? Why? The firefighters quickly extinguished the blaze, and officers took where am I? Took the unidentified suspect to custody. The unidentified suspect to custody. Took the unidentified, so we know he wasn't black. Or she. We don't know. The suspect admitted to setting fires that day. The suspect admitted to setting fires that day and stated that she enjoyed causing chaos and destruction. She was booked for arson, honey. What you say, sis? I'm sorry, y'all probably hear me back here drinking my coffee. Did you say something, April?
Girl, let me tell you something. This is bigger than three damn people, and these fires been going on. They want to shift this to everybody to think that they've been setting fires when they trying to destroy them tunnels and God, Lord knows what else they was doing. And the media, see how they control how they put stuff out.
Yep.
Now they said,
yep,
like you said, they didn't say their names, but they said these 3 alleged arsonists, if I was hearing you correctly, said that they wasn't responsible for the other fires. So anybody with a right mind gonna say, okay, these are copycats. You heard? These are copycats.
Breaking up, but I don't know if it's I
Is
don't
it me?
know if it's because I'm opening windows over here.
But these are copycats. Or people that they want to blame somebody to cover up that these people had fled their homes in them tunnels. And of course we know they not men of color. Like you said, I have to agree with you 100%. They didn't say their names. But B, can you see
So,
how the media manipulates people?
yep. I don't
Oh, you
know if
better
you
play
guys
your
can see this.
video. Okay, let me
No,
mute
I
my
don't know
mic
if you
so I
guys
can.
can see this, but Mel Gibson mentioned something about a smart city. He was to me he was implying that they was burning things down over there to start working on a smart city. And just like we have smartphones, smart TVs, smart cars, this is a smart city, which is an urban area that utilizes digital technologies and data collection to enhance the quality of life for its residents by improving the efficiency and sustaining of the city operations, including transportation, energy use, waste management, public safety, and citizen engagement, all while aiming to create a more livable and environmentally friendly environment. The key points about the smart cities is that the technology integration is going to be, they're going to leverage connected devices like sensors and internet of things, what they call it, the LOT, Internet of Things, and data analytics to gather information and make informed decisions. Like people are gonna be. I think they've already started living in these smart houses where the houses do everything for you. Turn on the TV, lock the doors, you know,
Mm-hmm.
close the
Preach,
garage door.
preach.
That's what Mel Gibson was talking about. That's why
They were doing,
allegedly.
they were doing allegedly some type of government experiment. Okay,
Hmm.
experimenting with people because they want to bring in robots, and they're allegedly, and this is just my opinion, down there doing research.
Mm, 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 mm. So the thing is, oh, mm, they working on something.
Yes.
They working on.
Remember when they came out with them robots they was gonna put in New York at one time?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about that.
And they
Mm-hmm.
did. They used them for like delivery. They
Mm-hmm.
were using them for delivering like pizzas or delivering letters to like a lawyer office use it to deliver a letter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just hey, we might not live to see it, but s- things about to change.
I don't know if I really don't know. I can't handle too many more changes.
Girl, it's about to go down.
Girl, oh,
Ah!
I know it's about to go down. Now, since we doing our hot topics
Mhm.
over here, right here over at BeeSparrowTalk. I need y'all to subscribe and share. I can't even share because I can't get this other phone to charge. But they'll listen to the replay.
Right. So
So all of a sudden, since we gossiping, oh wait a minute, what you showing? Let me shut
go
my
ahead.
mouth.
What was you getting ready to say?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's up with Michelle Obama? Not Michelle Obama, Big Mike.
Girl, I ain't one to gossip, but I heard she and Obama is going through some things.
You mean Barry and Big Mike allegedly?
Yeah.
Barry and Big Mike. Okay.
Hey, listen, I ain't one to gossip, right? I ain't one to gossip, but I heard just the other day that they were going through some things. That's why she's not going to the inauguration, and that's why she wasn't at uh, Jimmy Carter's funeral. But I ain't
No,
one to.
because they know everybody is exposing her, but girl, they got pictures of her over there on over there, Big Mike
Shut your
over
mouth.
there. And honey, let me tell you, everything I say on this show, if you don't like it, attack me because this is my opinion, Darlene April. The views and opinions expressed on this show, I am a guest on B. I take full responsibility for what I say.
But
Okay.
yeah, they saying that the elite circle in DC is talking, and that Obama and Michelle Obama, Barack and
Who?
Michelle Obama are having marital
Barry and Big
issues.
Mike. Okay.
They are having marital issues. Now I ain't one to go,
Allegedly, Barry and Big Mike.
but you don't see nothing about it in the news anywhere yet. It's kind
Just
of
a little bit.
right now. It's kind of a little whisper, a little rumor, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah. Big Mike being exposed is what it is.
We'll see. Wait a minute. Here's something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm about to share my screen. Wait a minute. This is. I was looking for this yesterday. Couldn't find nothing. Hold up.
Dang, I hate I
Wait a
can't
minute.
get this. I'm waiting. I'm holding. I'm waiting.
Wait a minute.
Let me
Look
hush.
at this
Hush.
here.
Oh,
I
girl,
don't
hurry
know
up
if
and
y'all
put it
can
on the
see
screen.
this. Can y'all see it? Is it up
It's
yet? Is
spinning
it showing?
around. It's spinning around. Just give it a minute, B. I keep trying to tell you.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. It says Barack
Mhm.
Obama, Michelle Obama, headed for a divorce. Her absence from events fuels rumors, girl. Woo, let me sip my coffee.
Oh, so you
We
mean
don't
to
sip
tell
tea around
me?
here. We sip coffee.
Okay, you mean to tell me Barry and Big Mike allegedly
It's okay. Come on
are
in. Come
no
on in.
longer together?
Huh? Close the door.
You mean allegedly
Say it again.
Barry and Big Mike
Allegedly. I mean,
allegedly?
that's what the article
No,
says.
I don't
Her
know
absence from events fuels rumors.
what they gonna do when that is finally exposed. That's what we had.
Dude.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
it
just be
says the
quiet.
couple first. It says the couple first met while working in a law firm in Chicago in 1989 and got married in 1992. They have two daughters together, Malia and Sasha Obama. Okay. Y'all see them right there? Okay. Two daughters together. Let me see if I can't open it. It might let me open it. It might try to charge me. Okay, wait a minute. It says speculation is rife about a possible divorce between former U.S. President Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle Obama, aka anyway. Social media is flooded with rumors after Michelle Obama did not attend Donald Trump's inauguration. It said as the next commander in chief. Did it happen yet? Wait. Listen, I'm reading this article now. I'm showing it on the screen. It says social media is flooded with rumors after Michelle Obama did not attend Donald Trump's inauguration as the next commander in chief. Now, see, you know this is somebody right here writing that don't know what the hell they talking about right now. It's a Hindu. Lord, no wonder. Girl, it's from a Hindu site. Jesus.
Yeah. Go to
all the way from New Delhi. They
but that's what I'm saying. But they know, because basically what they inauguration want to do
until next week, and the rumors are saying that Michelle Obama will not attend, but this article is saying that she did not attend, but the inauguration hasn't taken place yet. So, but I'm gonna continue reading it. But I just wanted to correct the article because the article is wrong.
But I want to say one thing, y'all. I want to say this. When she says Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, I am looking at them as Barry and Big Mike, allegedly. Okay.
So, like I was saying, Donald Trump's inauguration hasn't happened yet. It's happening next week. Michelle Obama planned not to attend, and she didn't attend to Jimmy Carter's funeral. So, by that, people are speculating that she and Obama are having issues unless there's something else that we don't know about. Because just by her not showing up at these events doesn't mean that's not enough to convince me. I need some juice. I need some juice. I need some juice. I don't need coffee. I got coffee. I need some juice. Okay. So a statement released by the former first couple's office confirmed that while Barack Obama will be present to see Donald Trump sworn in on January 20th, Michelle will give the event a skip. A skip. Former President Barack Obama is confirmed to attend the 60th inaugural. What? Former President Barack Obama is confirmed to attend the 60th inaugural ceremonies. Former First Lady Michelle Obama, allegedly, will not attend the upcoming inauguration. That's what the statement said. This was not the first time that the former First Lady has skipped a public appearance with her husband. She also did not attend the funeral of President Jimmy Carter. And while these non-appearances do not confirm the divorce, it does give rise to all kinds of speculation about the couple. Y'all need to cut it out. The couple first met while working in the law firm. I already said that. And I can go on and on with this article, but I won't because this is all speculation, and I probably should not have said anything about it because I don't like spreading rumors because I ain't one.
Girl, that's on all of the sites. Go to CBS News.
What you got?
Go to MSNBC. Go to Fox News. They all talking about it. And let me tell you something. Barry and Big Mike's time is up. Okay. They used them for a purpose. And now that job was done, they're no use to anybody. They're no use to anybody anymore.
And you see what happens when people have to start realizing that The Most High is working, because when you come up against his people, he will expose you. A lot of people are being exposed all of a sudden. 2025 coming up in here, but the end of 2024, really. People just getting exposed all over the place. Y'all hear me? The Most High is exposing. So if I was you, I wouldn't come out and try to tell nobody how to live if my house wasn't in order. If my house ain't in order, how can I go out and tell you how to get your house in order? I can't. So when Obama came out here and called himself chastising the brothers for not voting for Kamala Harris, girl, don't y'all know some stuff about to be coming out about them Obamas? And you know they have something to do with them smart houses that we was talking about earlier, but I ain't want to gossip. I ain't want to gossip.
You ain't heard it from us.
You ain't heard it from us. You ain't heard nothing from us, honey. We ain't said. But moving on along, let me talk about Mr. Jaleel White for a second, because I need some clarification here. I need some clarification, y'all. I just need some, because I find it hard to believe that black people didn't like Family Matters. Come on now. Who didn't like TGIF? Family Matters was the only black family that came on at TGIF. We were happy to see the Urkel show come on. What's wrong? I don't understand what Jaleel White is saying to me. But y'all know what? I gotta fetch my article. Oh, here it is right here, already up and out and about. Black Twitter goes off on Family Matters Jaleel White for shading TV's favorites like Living Single and Martin. Now, Living Single wasn't based on no ghetto. Living Single, they were working class women. Martin wasn't based in the ghetto. But those weren't hood stories.
But you had Shanae.
Right, those weren't hood stories. Shanae was working class. She worked. Well, I don't know what Shanae did. She was a hairstylist, right? Or he, because I don't mess with that transgenderism. But anyway, like I'm saying. So Jaleel Black Twitter. So first of all, y'all know Jaleel White got married in May of 2024. He married his what Umar called him? What do he call him? Bunny? Snow bunny. He married his snow bunny in May of 2024. By December, he was making comments like black people don't, and I'm paraphrasing. Well, let me just read the article so y'all can hear what he said.
Yeah, read the article.
Okay, so
I'm muting my mic.
Okay, this is according to The Root, honey. The root of it all. During the promotional tour for his new memoir, Growing Up Urkel. So you know it was something. He running his mouth because he got a new memoir coming out and he want us to pick it up. He want us to pick it up. Anyway, he doesn't think that the 90s ABC comedy gets the respect it deserves. An opinion he once again explained in a conversation with the Wilmington Library. We were talking about the legacy of Family Matters and his Steve Urkel character. I thought black people loved the show. I didn't know this. Anyway, being a part of the TGIF brand sometimes make you feel like you don't belong in the pantheons of blackness. I don't know how he feels this way. I don't know. I don't understand. Blackness has been treated as a very monolithic experience in entertainment. If it's not a hood story, it's not a black story. And you know, sometimes I feel left out of that. Did y'all hear what he said? He said if it's not a black story, if it's not a hood story, it's not a black story. Stop right there. Stop right there. What, April? Say
it. Girl, now hold on now. Now, I'm going to say this. He's right.
He's right?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with him.
Please explain.
So you had Shanae, Heisha, you know, what they was trying to stereotype. Now, Family Matters was a great show, but wasn't nothing like Steve Urkel walking in with them corny glasses on, them high waist pants, chasing after his Laura,
Uh,
and black people. Yes, I do agree with him. Looked at him as some corny dude that was trying to act like they were white because he was not hood. He didn't come on shows like they had Tupac come on shows dating what did him and Jada Pinkett meet? What show was that? See, they had
a different world.
yeah. So remember all other guys that was chasing black women were hood rappers they came with that mentality. So I do agree that they looked at him as some corny black dude that was trying to be Caucasian.
What? But he wasn't. It wasn't just him in the show. I understand that he was probably the protagonist of the show. He may have been the star of the show, but there were others on the show that people liked, and I just think that I did not know. I don't know why he feels this way. I just don't understand because I thought black people
Dude, you don't
loved
get it?
Family Matters.
You
I
don't
thought black
see it?
people
I
loved
love
Family
the
Matters.
show too. I love the show too. I loved it. It was on the TGIF
Right.
Friday lineup on Channel 7. I
And
liked
and
the show, but
and
when
you have to
Steve
admit,
Urkel
by now we were not still used to seeing black families on TV by now. This was what
and then to bring a corny black dude on wearing high water pants, okay? Come on, B.
so, but there are some corny black people like that. There are some corny black nerds in this world, y'all. There are.
And you know what they say about them? They're
What?
nerds. They're
Of
nerds.
course they are. Ain't
They
nothing wrong
put,
with.
but
Look,
check this out.
look. Nerds grow
The
up to be big.
average black person, all black people did not grow up in the hood.
Right, exactly. That's another thing that I wanted to say. Now, I didn't grow up in the hood. I didn't grow up in the hood, but I grew up. I wouldn't call it the hood. Would you call it the hood? Oh, Julia said it was the hood. Okay, well, I guess I did grow up in the hood. Hey,
Hey,
but we didn't call
hey,
it hood.
Jude. Oh, everybody, we also have our third person, that's always in the background, co-hosting with us,
Yep,
Jewel Sparrow. And I've always loved these two, and I love their energy.
yep.
They gave me hope for black love. Okay.
Aw. I know you don't like me, Jules. I've been saying that for a long time. But getting back to this article, it seems like he thinks that since Family Matters is not considered a hood story, audiences don't treat it like a black story. I just disagree with this. It goes on to say if there's ever a poll and they say, what are your favorite black shows? Martin is in there, living single. I already know we're coming in last. Jaleel joke. But if there is ever a poll and it's just your favorite shows, suddenly we really rank high. So it's kind of interesting in how we look at ourselves as even black folks. Huh.
How that want hood?
I don't agree with that.
Family, the man working, the wife staying at home. That hood.
So she didn't work. She did work.
Nowhere.
Remember? She worked.
She did bottom
Listen to
bitch
me.
up.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. The show was a branch off of Perfect Strangers. Harriet was an elevator operator on Perfect Strangers. That's how Family Matters came.
That woman wasn't working on that show on Family Matters.
She did a lot
Oh,
of bottom
well,
bitch stuff.
well, she was working when she was Harriet. When she was Harriet, Winslow on Perfect Strangers. Do you remember her on Perfect Strangers? She was an elevator operator. That's how Family Matters came about. A lot of people don't know this. Family Matters is a branch off of Perfect Stranger because Harriet was an elevator operator on that show. But get back to the article. So I kind of disagree what he said. Like he's saying if there was a poll, let's say we took a poll in the black community, and he said, "What are your favorite shows?" Martin is in there, living single, and he said he already knows that Family Matters is coming last. I disagree with him. And then he goes on to say, but if there's ever a poll, this is his opinion too. If there's ever a poll and it's just your favorite family shows, suddenly we rank really high. So what's wrong with that? A family show. You want Family Matters to be a ghetto show as opposed to being a family show?
B, because the Negroes had labeled him as a corny black dude wearing floods, white socks, and had already determined that he wasn't
I get that.
quote unquote black. And he could they didn't say they didn't think like he's a nerd and that's it. They were saying he wasn't hood or black enough. They were used to seeing thugs chase after women.
That doesn't mean that black people didn't like the show or didn't watch the show. What were they saying when he became Stefan? What were they saying when he became Cool Stefan? Remember that?
He was more white than Urkel.
No, he wasn't. He was cool. Stefan was cool. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. So yeah, I want to say, what were people saying when Steve Urkel became Stefan Urkel? Or what's his last name? Urkel. His last name was Urkel when he was Stefan.
Oh, what name is alternate personality?
Yeah, what you say, April?
His alternate personality.
Right. What were they saying when he was playing when he played that role? See, I
that's what he should have really been. That's the person he really should have been.
Family Matters was one of the biggest shows in the culture, man. I don't know where he's getting this from, and that's why Black Twitter went in on him. I disagree with him.
You know what?
Hold on. Niggas might have thought that he was a nerd, which he was. That was the whole point of the show. He was a nerd. There are black nerds in this world, y'all. Believe it or not, we have black. I went to school with some black nerds. They probably rich as shit right now. Rich. Ain't nothing wrong. Let me just say this. If you're a nerd out there, ain't nothing wrong with it. Keep on reading your books. Keep on learning and keep on keeping on. But I disagree with Jaleel White. I think black people loved Family Matters, and I think we are one of the reasons why the show did what it did. Go ahead, April. I'm muting my mic. Yeah.
Girl, 25 years ago, hell, is it longer than that? 30 years ago? How old was the show? B, they were not showing black people as being nerds. Black people wasn't accepting that. Not at that time. They wanted, like he say, hood people. They labeled him like as a sellout because he was a nerd. Like they do any person that's smart and black and a nerd. They don't never appreciate them. They don't, you know, we want hood. And
The
he's not
show,
lying.
the show, by the way, is 34 years old.
34 years ago.
34 years
They
ago,
were,
right?
that's what I was saying. So, and
But
then Black Twitter, half of them people on Black Twitter was not living back then. Okay. And then they want to go in. I agree with him 100%.
but we had our hood shows, South Central, Boys in the Hood, all these shows that we had on.
Those were movie theaters. We talking about weekly series.
True, but all I'm saying is we had shows that was hood. I don't know. I just don't know. Let me just finish reading this article because I
Yeah,
said
finish reading the article. I'm muting my mic. I'm going to get some juice.
okay.
Oh, I ain't coming to get no juice.
my
I'm gonna mute my mic.
my little cousins, they grown now, but when they were babies, when they wanted some juice, they would say juice. So anyway, inside joke. But anyway, this article says contrary to what Jaleel White thinks, whenever most TV analysts discuss the best black series of the 80s and 90s, Family Matters is included. Thank you. No one is denied its popularity or cultural longevity. However, if he wants to get real, we have to admit that it's never been considered an impactful or influential series. And big reason for that is Steve Urkel. He is the reason why the show became big, because that was about to cancel Family Matters before Steve Urkel came along. They were about to kick that show to the curb. And they invited him as a guest. He was a guest, honey. Let me get my brother's advice on this. Family Matters. Jaleel White is saying that if it wasn't hood enough, I mean, it wasn't a hood show, but he said black people didn't like it because it wasn't hood enough. What do you think?
I think he's right to a certain degree. A certain age group didn't like it. First, let me put it like this: from a hood nigga, right? I didn't like it till the first time I watched it, because looking at the previews and hearing people talking about it, it looks corny.
Right.
Watching it, it is corny, but it's funny. So at the end of the day, people who didn't like Family Matters didn't give it a chance. And I know because none of my friends watched it.
So
and then the time slot. No, 8 o'clock niggas still in the streets.
He might be right.
People.
So he might be right. My brother said hood niggas didn't really watch it, but they thought it was funny.
He is right. But I'm gonna tell you what, hood niggas let their kids watch it. Their kids watched it.
True.
Yeah.
But I just think that he's not giving black people enough credit, because black people love the show. I think black people loved the show.
But it's prime.
Your generation.
We grew up
right.
About it at school. We watched it on TJ Fridays, and then we talked about it at school one day.
We only know about it because of them. And I do that, and the t-shirts. And then when I started watching it, I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was corny too at first.
Me, Mom, and Cindy watched it every Friday. And we went right to school and talked about it with our friends on Monday.
More people probably watched the show than he realized.
I think so.
But he got to know how. That's what made him think.
I think so. Well, in May he married a snow bunny, right?
Yeah, I thought he'd been married.
No, he married her in May.
But I mean, what they got to do with these?
In my opinion, then these thoughts didn't start coming up to after he married that snow bunny. But that's just me. That's just me.
But I understand. I understand where he got it from. That show ain't got an ounce of hood in it. And at the era when his show came out, people were just getting into movies with a little hood twist too.
I was just saying
because in that era, Boys in the Hood, and
I was just saying
that. And then you had I can't remember what was on TV at the time, like
South Central.
Sitcoms.
South Central was a sitcom.
Moesha and all of those. They had hood elements to them.
So,
but both sides can be right on this though, because
I really don't agree with him. So it says when the character became popular, producers went all in and made him the focus.
Because first of all, we didn't watch it because there were no stars in it. Nobody knew none of them people.
Right.
And then
well, Reginald Dawson just did Die Hard, but he wasn't.
He was a B-list nigga.
Yeah.
He wasn't nobody.
That's how they got him from Die Hard.
But see, when he did the show, if Urkel would have never came there, it would have flopped anyway. Like that's why they made it a focal point. Yeah. Nobody knew those actors and actors. And then the little girl went upstairs and never came down.
Right.
She's still up there.
She became a porn star.
She wanted to be.
It says when his character became.
Yeah, she went upstairs and never came down. I remember the episode when she went upstairs.
So you said y'all watched Family Matters in y'all era?
Yes, we watched it. All the kids watched it. Yep, for sure. We didn't get teased for watching it by other black kids or nothing like that.
Jaleel White, though?
I do believe. I don't.
So let me tell you what he said.
He must have been talking about at the beginning because I'm gonna tell you.
I think black people has always appreciated whenever they see people like them on screen. It don't matter what context.
That's right.
Listen, let me finish. No, it don't matter what context it's in. So whether it's hood or whether it's wholesome like the Cosby Show, black people are gonna watch it just for the representation alone. So he definitely is off base. But another thing too, though, is that this is a white country, and supposedly the majority is white. So most of your audience, no matter what you do, is going to be white. Let's just assume that the statistics are true. Most of your audience is going to be white anyway. So it's not even worth arguing whether black people watched it or not.
He said if it's not a hood story, it's not a black story.
Well,
that's not true. I got cousins from both realms. So I got cousins from the hood. I got cousins that ain't never lived in the hood before.
Hood niggas
those black people need to be represented too. You know what I'm saying? The ones that don't have that struggle going on need to be represented as well.
So again,
that nigga don't know what he's talking about.
I agree, Elo. I just don't agree with him at all.
I went to plenty of people's houses. Like my niggas didn't watch this shit, right? But when I went to their house, it was on the TV. The kids.
That's right. Listen to this. It says.
I'm just saying, everybody ain't gotta be from the hood to be black. You know?
True. And that's what we was just saying. All black people don't live in the hood. But this article says when his character became popular, producers went all in and made him the focus. This meant we got a lot of silly storylines revolving around him and Carl time traveling and switching bodies and being cloned. This didn't leave room for a lot of real life stories. Even when they tried to do special episodes, it always came off as a little ridiculous. Compared to other 90s black series like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, Live a Single in a Different World, it just didn't measure up. White's comments about Family Matters placed among other black comedies riled up social media. This led to Black Twitter reminding him why the sitcom doesn't get the praise he thinks it should, when some users referencing the show's unserious nature.
Now check this
but
out.
Some users referencing.
I gotta say something. Say if you took Q, right, from Moesha, right, replace him with Waldo instead of be Eddie's best friend. Right there, that's 25% of hood in the movie. It'll change the whole landscape because like she said, everybody, these niggas in the hood that ain't hood.
Yeah, that's true.
Nerds, that's what I'm saying. We are black nerds.
You know such things as a label.
People ask me where I'm from.
That's a label that got people confused. I think what he meant was, I think what Jaleel meant was hood niggas his age didn't watch his show, and they shouldn't be watching it.
I think he feels like he's not cool today, which he's not.
He is.
He is, but he's not, right? You know what I mean? Like I think he feels like he doesn't have that.
I started to say that earlier too.
He don't really fit in. He's the black community.
He fit in just like he did.
And I hope.
Yes, I'm there, and I love your brother. Oh my God, he sees what I see. Oh hallelujah, he sees what I see. But he
also kind of disagreed.
Some of them episodes that they did on Family Matters, you know, was way out there.
Yeah,
they was way out there. That was some stuff with no hood niggas or no educated niggas would have done. Shit now. I'm gonna mute my mic.
But he also said he kind of disagreed with Jaleel White. he kind of disagreed with him, but he's right in a way and he's wrong in another way.
It depends on who he asks. If he asking his peers, like niggas his age, and if he know any hood niggas, but hood niggas didn't watch it because of different reasons. Look at the cast, first of all. Ain't none of them got no swag. Right? And they weren't known. And then look at the time slot. It came at 7:30, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
8
niggas
o'clock.
out in the hood. Niggas out.
I'm saying,
The kids watched it.
I'm saying like, so hood niggas that watch Cosby Show.
That's a good question. April, you think people from the hood watch the Cosby Show? Now that's a good question.
Of course they did. They watched Family Matters too.
I think they did too. I think somebody said Jaleel White is not in touch with the black community.
That's right. I said it depends on who he asked and how he did his research. Man, listen, every house before I even started watching it, right? Every household that I ever visited, they watched it. I heard it on TV, or I just saw the kids watching it. Or nobody was watching it. It was just on the TV. It came on a black station. Niggas had to watch it. He's just out of touch. But I think he just not being revered like a Martin or a black show. And that's what you played, nigga. Look, get your part.
No, it's not even just what he played.
That does matter.
I mean, it matters, right? But it's not just that, right?
People could never get past him being some nerd trying to act like a white boy.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I see it.
He was good at that.
But he's not.
But you know,
he's not what he.
Because he said Urkel stamped him. He said he did
He's
Urkel.
not Martin.
He said
he's not Jamie Foxx.
I don't expect him to be.
He don't act like them. He doesn't have their skill set.
What I'm trying to say
What did you just say?
What I'm trying to say is, so he should know that and understand you attract people that relate to you.
People could not get past him being a corny black dude, Steve Urkel, playing another role. They only saw him as a corny black dude wanting to be one.
He complained about it hurting his career. He complained about that role hurting his career. He said everywhere he went to audition, they could only see Urkel. It's just like Braxton that played on the Jamie Foxx show. When he tried to audition for something else, they could only see Braxton P. Hart.
A lot of them are stuck like that. That whole cast is
Equalizer now.
that whole cast is stuck like that.
He got past it.
When even down to Carl Winslow, and no matter what he's in today, I will always see Carl Winslow, and everybody will always see Carl Winslow forever, and that's it. Yeah. And the mom will always be Harriet, no matter what she does. They all stuck.
Because they were nobody before it.
You chose to be part of history that way. You chose
Hollywood-wise, they were nobody before that. Like,
right. And
that's why when they brought that show together, it probably took time for it to catch on because nobody knew nobody in that show. It was like,
right, but this is why Will Smith was smart. Because he made a show with his real name in it. Yeah, he did a show with his real name in it. Fresh Prince. He was Will Smith. His name was Will Smith in the show. That was a smart move because that's what separates him from.
But he was somebody before that show. Niggas knew he already had a fan base. He had a Fresh Prince. He was a rapper. I'm talking about multi-million-dollar.
Didn't people know Harriet from Perfect Strangers?
No, who watched that? I don't even know what that is myself.
You're right though, because Brandy was known before she did Moesha, and that's the only way she pulled that off. Is the separation because we already knew Brandy.
Because your first role, if you don't nail your first role, nobody gonna know you in your second role. You gotta nail it, and once you nail that first role, and the world falls in love with it, we only want to see you as that.
Right.
We can't see you as nothing else. I had a friend tell me, to him, Denzel Washington is the same nigga in everything he played, and he can't see him.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Jules said.
Yep.
I feel that way about Pop from the Wayans show. Rest in peace. But that's one of the few.
Bang, 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 bang.
He pulled it off.
He
was the same person in everything he played.
What was his
name?
What was his name in Friday? He's the dude from Friday Forever.
Pop.
He said a different name.
Pop in Friday. Yeah. Right? He's Pop forever. That's it.
But see, it be like that. When once you stamp a role, man, you gotta live in it. And it's hard to come out. Embrace it.
That's what I mean about he doesn't transcend his character. Does that make sense? Like Martin transcends his character. And his name was in the show too.
Yeah, because it was his.
You know what I mean? Jamie too. Jamie had his own show with his first name in the show.
Now Jamie's a great actor.
Jamie, by the way, speaking of Jamie, he's playing in the new what is it with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan?
Rush Hour.
Oh
Lord,
Jamie Foxx is playing in Rush Hour. Is it 3 or 4? I think it's 4. Rush Hour 4. I saw the what you call it? trailer. It's on YouTube. It's good. Look like it's gonna be good. We'll see.
I ain't seen a movie since Tougher Than Leather.
That's Run DMC.
Well, that was the last time I went to the theater. I did watch Bad Boys.
I'm back. I'm back.
Girl, I didn't even know you was gone. She said,
I
I'm
went to go
back.
get some juice. But this thought just came to my mind. Okay. Requesting permission to say something because I just came in.
Go ahead.
Okay, think about this. This just came to my mind. 34 years ago, if you didn't have rhythm, you wasn't black. If you didn't have this, you wasn't black. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know about that.
If somebody couldn't dance, the first thing we would say is, oh, you can't dance. Dude, you corny. You like with them, you like them other people. Come on, B. Bro, what you think about that?
Oh, he left. He went out. Candace said they did do that. They did do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, we had our determined. You know, they had us thinking what black people should be, and back then it wasn't being smart and being no nerd and not being true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then if you were smart, because like I said, everybody didn't grow up in the hood. So
Right.
if you say, for instance, if your parents had put you in the private school and these were the kids that you went to school with, even if you talked proper, people talked about you. If you didn't use slang, you wasn't black enough. If you wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. And now we don't even know what is being black. What is that?
Girl,
I guess
honey,
it's that swag. You ain't got no
y'all
swag.
get ready. Y'all get ready because we gonna be over here on BeeSparrow platform. We setting something up and we gonna talk about this foundational black stuff they didn't come up with.
Yeah.
And what does
I wanna
black
talk about
mean?
that.
And if any of y'all are interested in being on the panel, we gonna check this out. Because you know what is being black? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
And B, we had to face it. If you didn't have hood tendencies, if you didn't walk with the slang, you know, had that certain type of swag we thought Negroes should have, they thought you wasn't black enough.
This is what we want to talk about right here. Everybody is confused about what the foundational Black American is, including myself. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I just don't know. So at one point I heard that the foundational Black Americans were those who were descendants of slaves that was brought over here via the transatlantic slave trade. But then I heard that they were the descendants of Black people that were already here. Black people were already here when those slave ships started to come into the land. And even on Roots, if you saw Roots, when they brought Kunta Kinte over, what's his name? The one that used to play fiddler, that used to play the violin. He used to play the fiddler, I guess. He was already here. So I don't know. And when you research it, everything goes back to Tariq Nasheed, which I'm not. Hey, I like Tariq Nasheed. I like what he's doing. Fat Joe says that he is the leader of the foundational Black American, which people are saying that's not true because FBA is a lineage. But my girl April sent me that link, and I'm gonna put it up where Tariq Nasheed got FBA copyrighted. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. I need somebody. First of all, this FBA history, like I said, it goes back to Tariq Nasheed. But I heard Tariq Nasheed say the other night that he got it from our elder, Dr. Claude Anderson. He said Dr. Claude Anderson, who has been fighting for our rights since forever, was about to retire. He said Dr. Claude Anderson got so tired of Black people and trying to uplift Black people. He had been doing it for so long. He just got tired and was getting ready to step down. And Tariq Nasheed said he brought him out of retirement. Now, according to this article, April, let me know when you want to jump in. Let me know.
Okay, I will. I'm listening.
Okay, so article there. According to this article, Foundation of Black Americans, and this is basically the only
this is their website
that I could find. Right? Website. And this is the only thing I can find. It says Foundation of Black Americans are the proud descendants of the Black men and women who endured and survived one of the greatest atrocities in human history, and that's American slavery. So according to this, FBAs are descendants of American slavery. Is that what it just said, right? Am I right or wrong?
You're right. That's why I sent it to you.
Now, if y'all want me to scroll down and read the article with me, I can do that now. So y'all can see that it's not
please read it, B. So we're gonna just give y'all a sneak preview because we certainly want people to join us on this subject.
And we want to understand what it is. I want to be correct on what it is to be a Foundation of Black Americans because, like I said, some people are saying that the Foundation of Black Americans, the FBAs, are descendants of the Black people who was in the land even before the slave ships came to this land. And there are people that saying that Black people are the original people of this land. As when the slave ship came, they brought, I happen to believe Hebrew, not African, but that's me. That's research. That's what I did. But anyway, we really want to know. And we want people to, hop on and talk about it because I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding of what FBA is. Now, I can say that I am proud of FBAs, no matter who the hell they are, because finally, Black people are standing together and standing for something. Because if it wasn't for the Foundation of Black Americans in this country, I'm telling you, Kamala Harris would have been the president of the United States of this here America. If it wasn't for the Foundation of Black Americans,
what you talking about, B?
Hold on, let me say one more thing.
Now you know how I got to make my little comments. What you talking about, B? Say that again. I need you to repeat that again.
If it wasn't for Foundation of Black Americans, Kamala Harris would have been president of the United States of this here America. And if it wasn't for Foundation of Black Americans, Fat Joe still be hosting the BET Awards this year. If it wasn't for Foundation of Black Americans, Fat Joe's album wouldn't have flopped. They said it went what? Plastic? Not even platinum, but plastic. Tupperware. Somebody said it went Tupperware. The point is, finally, we are standing up. These youngins, these are April, these are babies. that are finally making some noise. They fighting
I
for
know.
reparations, making some noise, and people are listening. All right, I'm muting my mic. You got something to say? I'm muting my mic.
Okay. Whereas the same time, I love what they doing. I love the movement, but they still got to respect and listen to the elders. You know. And so I love them for what they're doing, but they didn't live in different eras. Like, they weren't here in the 70s. They weren't here in the 90s. Most of these people, this new generation, they don't know what black people did to get where they got, and then it was taken away by drugs and crimes. You know, they declared a war zone on us. And I can only imagine how Dr. Claude Anderson was feeling, because, as they said, he had gotten tired. He had gotten tired. It's hard dealing with our people. It's hard. It really is. You can't tell some of us nothing. They don't want to hear the truth. It's hard dealing with our people. You know, you couldn't even get people off the Democratic plantation. Oh my God. Like, woo. So I can certainly believe that Dr. Claude Anderson, may he rest in peace, had gotten tired.
He's still alive.
I didn't know.
April, he's still alive. He's still alive.
Oh,
Dr.
okay.
Claude Anderson is still alive. I want to make that correct that.
Oh, okay. I made a mistake. Who was the other guy that was really trying to really represent us that died, thinking he died? I think I got him confused. I'm sorry, y'all. That was an error. But it was another man. Oh, God. It'll come to me. That was really fighting for us. And we couldn't even see it. You know, we couldn't see it. We didn't want to hear him. The media had us programmed. If we listened to people that wasn't going along with their agendas, that they were militant, you know, destroy them, destroy their campaigns, destroy their movements.
Well, this
past election is a prime example. You had black people telling us who we need to vote for. If we didn't, we wasn't shit over a damn vote. For where neither party really gives a damn about us.
And then on the other hand, you had Foundation of Black Americans telling us not to vote Democrat. Don't vote Democrat. They said vote Couch, vote Jesus, vote anybody but Democratic. And that's what happened. And that's why most of the United States voted red. That's one of the reasons why, because Foundation of Black Americans stood their ground, and they still standing their ground. Look at Gavin Newton. Gavin Newton is what? The governor of California, right? He was the one that blocked that reparation bill. I think he kind of promised that he was going to do something, but when
they all do it. They all do it. It's a trickery to get elected.
And now look at California burning. Look at it burning.
Yeah, but they all do it. All of them politicians know all they got to say is, I'm going to fight for reparations, and we fall for the okie dokie. They all have done it. But Kamala told us she wasn't doing nothing for black people. For us. Man, y'all still wanted us to go vote for this woman. Girl, you can't make this issue up. Let me look out the window. Are we in the matrix? Okay, I still see the sky.
You say you looking out the window?
Girl, I have to look out the window sometimes and just say, okay, I'm serious as a heart attack.
I feel you. I feel you. Let me find my video where she said,
see, I'm looking out the window. This is, okay, we still in the land of living. I do this all the time. I had to look out the window to make sure I'm really in the real world, because I can't get this with my people.
Lord, I can't even find my video. I can never find stuff when I'm looking for it, but then when I ain't looking for it,
just take the time, take a pause for the call, take a pause for the call and find your video.
We was on Ricky Smiley's tail, because when he got on there, I will never ever forget what he did. Never, ever.
Oh, Roland Martin too.
Never, ever forget it. I won't.
Or Barack.
Never.
Or Barack. I just want to talk to the brothers only. Didn't nobody care nothing about that woman. They came up with every excuse in the world to try to control our mind, to keep their sick agenda going. The border crisis, kids being able to change their gender. They got exposed for what they really was. We never asked them for nothing, so they never gave us nothing. They come up with Black Caucus, Black Lives Matter, and white people. And I'm just saying the slang. The Caucasian race was funding all of these things. They don't talk about the girl that stole all the money from Black Lives Matter.
Nope.
They don't talk about that. You see what I'm saying? Our people are so warped, and I see it now. And I used to be like, girl, we're going to come together and get this. It's just not going to happen. Because some people can't let go of what they were brainwashed to do.
Yeah, it's
deep.
Sad situation, but you know.
The reality also is this: any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever benefits that Black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country.
Whatever benefit Black people and that will benefit the community and society as a whole. But did the Black community benefit from the reparations that you gave the Afghanistan people? Did we benefit from the reparations that you gave the Asian people?
Don't forget them ones that was on the train with the jewels. I hate my other phone ain't charged up. Every race of people has gotten reparations.
Yep.
Look at the Indians.
Yep.
But us.
Israel still getting reparations. Israel still getting reparations. But you sending people $700 when their house get burned down, when their house get flooded out, when they get hit by hurricanes, you giving them $700.
And send all that money over there to Ukraine.
Make it make sense.
750.
Go ahead, much? I don't know. How much was it? 700 plus.
Don't leave that out, because we ain't got no more for you.
It's really sad. And
Yeah,
they
the $770 was an insult. I'm an American citizen, and I know that the cost of living is it costs to live in California. That was a slap in the face to them people. $700 in California might can buy you 2 nights in a hotel room.
2? No. 2?
Maybe 1 night, because rent out there for a 1-bedroom apartment is $2,000 a month. Can you imagine if you got kids and you got to go buy groceries?
And not just that,
the United Okay, let me mute my mic.
No. I was saying not just food, but other necessities too. Like you got to get cleaning products. You got to get bathroom products. The cost of living is way too high. Way too high. And this person y'all called that y'all wanted us to vote for didn't have a solution.
And to think that finally the reports are coming out that this man ain't been in his right mind since he was Obama VP.
So did you see his farewell speech last night?
Girl, no.
I can't. I can't do it.
No.
He
Because
he probably think he's still there right now.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that was his inauguration, right? That ain't
But no, I didn't watch it. You know, I didn't like Biden. Biden, you know, he was part of the 90s, that 90s crime bill where they locked up so many black people for having an addiction. I couldn't get past him with that.
And not only that,
I couldn't get past somebody telling me I wasn't black if I didn't vote for them.
Right. Not only that, you remember Judge Joe Brown said when he was younger, I think he said it was back in the 60s or 70s, he came across him making a speech, a very racist speech. And
he didn't want integration. He didn't want his kids riding buses with little colored kids.
No, roaches. He called them roaches.
Roaches.
Black people.
Yeah.
And you know, but this is what the Democratic people want to vote for. This is who they want to lead the country. Somebody that has a racist past, whether he's like that or not, whether he's like that now or not, it doesn't matter to me. I haven't heard anything about Donald Trump having a racist past. The only thing I heard about was his father at a Klans rally. And when I looked it up, it said he wasn't really at that rally. I don't know how true it is. Whether he was or not, it don't matter. But it said he wasn't really at that rally, but he did stop to, he wasn't part of the rally, but he did stop to listen to it. It was a Klans rally. I don't know how true it is. I don't care. But I can probably find some proof of Joe Biden being racist, but I can't find anything of Donald Trump being racist.
They called him Creepy Joe. Allegedly, you know, the daughter, which actually was a stepdaughter, remember they broke into the psychiatrist's office and found her diary? And they used to take showers and do certain things allegedly.
Yep.
When these people make up in their mind who they want to run this country and to be able to use them for the agenda or what they want to get passed around here, it don't matter who you are. They sending everybody after you, and that's why them folks got mad, because it didn't work this time.
Right. And then you know what else I realized about this election made me see a lot of things that they had probably been doing for years to black people.
Mm-hmm.
Doing for years. Like I think
So
back.
they have been controlling us,
Yeah.
sending us these people,
Yeah.
making us hate Elijah Muhammad. Now, even though he had his issues, they was trying to make us think that he had something to do with the unaliving of Malcolm X, and it came out that the government did it. The same way with Martin Luther King B. He was alive. He made it to the hospital. He was still alive. The nurse gave a deathbed confession, or the doctor, one of them, and said they allegedly, and I don't even know what words. I can't wait till Trump get in there. SMOTHERED him. They sent people in there.
They put a pillow over his face.
Put a pillow over his face. But y'all, they had y'all Negroes thinking, oh, Jesse Jackson did it. Well, this person did it. They have controlled us, made us. It's always been to keep us divided, and it's worked. It's worked. And this election, past election, showed me how well they had programmed us.
Yep.
You can't make it up, B. You can't make it up. So I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read that FBA. All you can put in FBA. Anybody that's listening now or that's gonna listen to the replay, and look at what it actually stands for. They have a nice website. It's broken down. So I'm gonna start reading that tonight.
Yeah, I read it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. See, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that we had a new name. I didn't even know. I'm like, man, what was that?
This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know about this trademark, and I would like to talk to somebody about it because I don't.
Well, you know, when you go to the website, they say, is there anything we can help you with?
Yeah. But I want to wait and till we get some more people on the panel to talk about it.
Okay.
I got the trademark details on the screen. I'm waiting for it. Did it show up yet?
Yeah, it showed up.
So, yeah, Foundation of Black America. I would love for somebody to go over this with us and let us know what it means. Because if you see down here, where it says current trademark owners, the party name is Tariq Nasheed, which I like Tariq Nasheed. I just want to know what it means to have, and what did he trademark?
Right. Yeah.
It says Foundation of Black Americans trademark details. And I'm going to show this to my mother because this is she worked in trademark business back in the day, and ask her what it means.
Well, that means like he probably has come up with the logo and the design for the FBA. And so if anybody tries to use it,
that's what it is.
Come after them.
Goods and services. Yeah, that's what it is. But
yeah.
Okay. We're gonna talk about it later on, but we gotta, like everything else, we gotta do more research.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I'm laughing because I didn't even know the name change, and I asked you. I said, "What is this FBA? When did this? When did this happen?"
And
You know,
when I first heard about it, like you, I used to call it, because I got a few videos where I said it so many times, fundamental Black Americans. I used to say that all the time. Fundamental Black Americans. I had to catch myself, And then I started doing my research too. Like I told you this morning, that website, that's the only thing you can find. And whatever you find on it, it goes back to Tariq Nasheed.
right. So, unfortunately, now, unfortunately, we have been trained to think, first off, that he's gonna be a thief. Okay. It's all about him. And we really don't even know his pure intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, already, with him just starting this, he's trademarking everything. He's doing everything that smart business owners, smart people do. But the first thing we're going to say is, he started it just for the money. He did this.
Well, like I said, I don't know who started it. In some of my research, I saw that it has been around since this, I forgot what it said, for a long time. Let me see if I can't find the article, but anyway, we'll talk about it. But I read that it was FBA, the term itself has been around for a long time. I heard that it was coined by Dr. Claude Anderson. But like I said, I would like to do more research on it before we dig deep into it. I love the movement. I love it. I love it. I love it. Once and for all, Black people are standing up. A lot of Black people don't understand it, but I think that once they understand it, once they do their own research, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's me. I'm a FBA. I am a Foundation of Black Americans. I am a descendant of the American slave." Once they figure that out, they're gonna be like, "Oh snap!" And when Fat Joe made all those comments, I don't even think he knew what he was talking about. He didn't. Do your research, brother, before you run your mouth about FBAs. You didn't even know what it was. But I bet he know now.
Girl.
I bet he know now.
He can never make a comeback. But then we so forgiving. We'll forgive the celebrities and go spend our money.
They asking for an apology for him. F his apology. I don't want his apology. Just go on about your fat business and leave ours alone. That's what I say. Go on about your fat business, Fat Joe, and leave Black business alone, because you have overstepped your boundaries one too many times. This is a new day. Like the name of your album is "The World Has Changed on Me." How ironic is that he named his latest CD that went plastic, "The World Has Changed on Me"? Can we make this up, April?
Girl, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it. I mean, you can't make it up. You cannot make this stuff up. My God, my God, my God. Girl.
Y'all think I'm lying. Look, the name of Fat Joe's last album is "The World Has Changed." I'm about to bring it up for y'all because y'all don't believe me on me. That's the name of it, and you damn right. The world has changed on you, Fat Joe. The world has changed on you. You either hop along or hop off, boy. The world is not the same. It's just ironic that he named this album that, his CD that. Let me share this with y'all.
Again, we forgiving people. They'll take them back. We won't speak to a family member or a friend or somebody we done fell out with, but we'll worship a celebrity.
Or some a non-FDA person. That's what we
Yeah.
worship. And look, I think this is Fat Pun. I said Fat Pun. Big Pun on the album with him. Let it go, Fat Joe. Let Big Pun rest in peace, please, sir.
Oh yeah.
Please,
Oh yeah. He's desperate now. He
please let
desperate,
Big
but
Pun rest
it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
The name is Fat Joe's CD. Oh, y'all can't see it? Let me pull it up closer so y'all can see it a little bit more. Let me see. It's The World Changed on Me. Y'all. Y'all thought I was lying.
This was all planned.
Sometimes, no. Sometimes you got to watch what you say out of your mouth because you can
Yeah,
speak.
but what I'm saying is, see, he didn't think people was gonna react the way they did. He was,
Right.
he was all geeked up because he was trying to get this CD. What do they call them? The stream. What do they call them? Yeah, he wanted. He was coming out with his new album, CD, whatever they call them nowadays. He thought it was gonna be some good promotion, and the shit backfired on him.
Right. It's called The World Changed on Me. Yes, it did, Fat Joe. Yes, it did. Now you know.
Yep.
Now you know, sir. What you say, co-host over there?
FBA don't play.
FBA don't play.
FBA don't play. Hey, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Hey, B, when I get back home, I'm going to have to do a show, maybe a little bit when the weather clear. It's not so cold and stuff. And I'm going to go outside and have somebody videotape me in my Black Panther gear.
I know that's right. I'm planning on getting back into my garden this season because I really miss it. I'm better. I'm feeling better. I couldn't garden like I wanted to because of the chemo, but I really should have started gardening already. But I'm planning on getting back out there this season. Yes, I am. But anyway, yeah.
You know, B, that was one of the regrets, and then I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
That's one of the regrets in my life, that I did not get into the gardening with my mother and learn that, because I didn't want to be dirty. I'm not trying to kill no dirt and all of that. And I really hate that now. I really hate that.
I love it. It's really rewarding to grow your own. It's very rewarding, and you feel like you can do anything after that. You know?
Yeah. But I'm going to have to go.
Okay.
And I thank you and appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you for hopping on. Likewise. Okay. Thank you for hopping on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is April Showers. She is April Showers 9. Make sure y'all stop by. Holler at her. I'm BeeSparrow, Buzzz Tweet Talk Radio. And I think I'm going to end this stream. Yeah, we talked about a lot today. We talked about the California fires. We talked about Jaleel White, who I still disagree with. He says black people pretty much didn't watch Family Matters because it wasn't hood enough. That's pretty much what he said. I disagree with him. I think he's out of touch with black folk. I think he's out of touch with the black community. He need to give us a little bit more credit than that. We supported him big time. So I disagree with him on that. But before I go, I want to leave y'all with this. To remind you guys that this is why foundational Black Americans did not vote for Kamala Kingpin Harris. Oh, shoot, I can't use Kingpin because that's Donald Trump. Kamala, it'll come to me, but
Kamala, I don't know what to do next.
Kamala, I don't know what to do next, Harris. That's from the co-host over there. I want to remind y'all why Foundation of Black Americans didn't vote for Kamala. What is it again? Damn.
I don't know what I'm going to do next.
I want y'all to see why Black people didn't vote for Kamala. I don't know what to do next, Harris. And then I'm outie 5,000.
No, I got a better one.
What?
Kamala ain't going to do nothing for Black people, Harris.
Hey, together we break chains. Oh, you just got the notification and I'm just ending. But I thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. But let me go ahead and play this to remind you guys why Black people didn't vote, why Foundation of Black Americans didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Then I'm out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys hit the replay. That's what y'all do. Y'all don't catch me when I'm live, but y'all hit the replay. When you hit the replay, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and do what you do. Okay.
The reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever benefits that Black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country. Right?